Listen, guys, I just seen this on the news, and this has really been irking me here lately, man. Y'all need to figure out what's going on with the stand your ground law, okay? You need to see why people are not putting up with this anymore. You know, I just want you to see the narrative of how CBS News puts it for the victim, right? Like he's the criminal. And they make the criminal like he's the victim. And what they do is they show the widow, I guess the widow, the girlfriend of the guy that gets shot. And if you listen how they talk, right? Listen what she does. All it was over was a handicap spot, right? Like, what's the big deal that they took a handicap spot and the guy's not allowed to say nothing to him? Because I'm sorry to say this, in this day and age in this country, black people, at least the majority of them, not all, there's a lot of good ones, I want that to be clear, but the negative ones, the ones that got a lot of attitude, the entitled ones, this generation, they want to make it known that you ain't got shit to say to them and they ain't going to listen to you. Now, I want you to listen how this woman pretty much says it's okay what her husband or boyfriend did. And that was ridiculous, this man defending himself. So check it out.
Shooting, and now a lot more talk about stand your ground laws. Meg Oliver is in Clearwater, Florida.
We did everything together. You know, it's tough.
Brittany Jacobs is...
It's tough, but if his ass didn't go over there and shove this old man, you wouldn't be in this predicament. If you weren't too selfish to find a open parking space instead of taking a handicap where other people were desperately needed, you wouldn't be in this situation. I want you people to think about this, because this is why you keep finding yourself in this dilemma. It's not the white man wanting to shoot the black man down. It's the black man's attacking, not just white man. I see him attacking elderly black people and they try to defend themselves. This is just what's going on. Whenever there's a white man involved, it's a racial issue. So listen to this.
Still hurting. The shooting happened last Thursday in this convenience store parking lot. The family of five parked in a handicapped spot. 28-year-old Marquise McGlotton and his 5-year-old son went inside. That's when 47-year-old Michael Draka confronted her.
He was just, harassing me about a parking space,
He's harassing her, guys. This is what she's saying is harassment. Not going over there and saying, ma'am, are you handicapped? We don't know the whole story. Maybe he was being a dick. Who knows? But she had no business being in that handicap. None of them were handicapped. And look, let me tell you something. I know you all see this all the time up at Walmart too. I go up Walmart. I have a disability myself. And sometimes I don't park in handicap for others that have it worse off. And I always see these young black girls parking in handicap, jumping out of the car, running in there. Now, yes, some of them got the handicap placard because it's their grandmamas. But this is what we see all the time, and this is what this man saw.
About a handicap parking space.
McGlotton returned and shoved Draka to the ground.
Look at this.
That's when Draka drew his gun and fired a single shot into McGlotton's
Why he had to
chest.
put his hands on him.
He stumbled back in the store and collapsed in front of his son. A day later, the Pinellas County Sheriff declared he could not charge Draka.
Of course. Self-defense. 100%.
Rickman says the fact that McGlotton backed up after the shove raises concern.
He only backed up because he saw the guy reaching for his gun. Notice when the only time he backed up, look at his stance. Look how the man's standing, okay? Hold up. Check it out. They're trying to put in their own words what's going on. But people, use your eyes. Look, watch.
Criminal defense attorney Anthony
Watch how this guy hits him. And he's getting ready to aggressively do more. He wants to make sure he's still on the ground. He could have stomped him because we know this is what they do. Okay, they can't stop with just one push. They want to stomp you in the ground. But watch what he does. Just watch.
Rickman says the fact that McGlotton
watch. Boom, boom. Goes for his gun. He see him pull his pants up like he's getting ready to do something else. See? He's not backing up yet, guys. But watch. As soon as the man goes right for his gun, watch then. Boom. Sees the gun, and immediately backs up then. No, I'm sorry, my friends. This was a stand your ground situation. Let me tell you why. Because this guy has seen the news. He sees what they're capable of. He knows they're pulling people out just with Trump stickers and beating the shit out. He knows the end result is his face getting stapled up, okay? He's seen it before. So that's why stand your ground laws count. This is why we're getting sick of it. I want everyone to get along. I hope people don't get all hateful and get racist on here from both sides of it. I don't want to hear the N-word on anybody saying he deserved it. I want people to be human again. I want people to realize there is a problem in this country and we need to address it. And allowing black people to violently put their hands on white people, no matter, and the other way around. If it's an older black gentleman and it's a young white guy, the same goes from both sides. We need to call it out for what it is. Hate is hate. It wears no color. People, we need to get it together. I think stand your ground should remain throughout the United States. I hope Trump puts it in for every state to have stand your grounds. If he's legally allowed to do so, it needs to happen. I think this will deter a lot of future events, okay? And it goes for both sides. I mean, if you got an older black man, what about that older black man down in Texas about 15 years ago, them 3 KKK thugs dragged that poor old black man behind that truck. If he had a gun on him, right, it would have changed the situation. Now, some of you might say, yeah, but the cops would have shot him down. You know, it's easy to say that now, but you don't know. There's many times I've seen black people pull guns legally, and when cops get up there, they shake their hand. Say what you want, that's fine, but we're also at a time where the narrative's being built by these demonic people, these liberals here, that lie to your face, that tell you that the enemy is the white man, is this, that. Meanwhile, they're the racist bigots. They're the ones who want to keep us divided. They're not trying to stop this hate. That's why they're sitting here putting it on TV. This is why they're building you up, because they know you're very impulsive. And they laugh at you guys. They laugh at the George Soros guys and all them. They laugh at this, guys. Please, just please use your head. And you know what? If he had just kept his damn hands at himself, he would still be here. That's the reason why he's dead. He's not dead because a white man shot him. He's dead because he put his hands on that man, that older man. And you know what? I got an 80-some-year-old grandfather. I'm going to tell you right now, he knows how to shoot a gun. And he probably wouldn't even been on the ground before he pulled his gun out. So if he feels threatened, right, he's got every right to do what he did. And you know what? Put yourself in that man's shoes. It was ridiculous. It was ever a parking spot, but we weren't there. Furthermore, if they had moved their car, been decent human beings, but she said he was harassing us. No, ma'am. You parked in a illegal parking, okay? You illegally parked there. And you call attitude. Don't act like you're all sad on TV. I saw your gesturing on that camera. We know how you get. We know how you guys can get, okay? Why can't you just do right, guys? Do right. Both sides of it, please. Food for thought. You can leave me a hate mail if you want. That's fine, but I don't solve nothing. Please pass this video. Hopefully it gets out to some of you guys. And I really mean, I hope it gets passed to a lot of the black people. I got a lot of black friends that agree with me, and told me, you know what, Rob, you should make a video. You know what? You tell us all the time, but share your wisdom. Or, well, I don't know if it's wisdom, but share what you feel, because it counts. Everyone has their own feelings, and we need to see both sides of the story. But that man was standing his ground, and that's why that law should go out. God bless.